Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was your weekend?
It was good. Just kind of did stuff around the house and got ready for finals, and yeah, I guess that's it.
Nice. Just had a relaxing weekend.
Mhm.
That's good. Did you find my office okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Fine, yeah.
Good. So my name is Ari, and I'm going to be your dietitian today. So tell me a little bit more about yourself.
So I'll be graduating in May, and then don't really know what I want to do after school, but I'm um just really go to school, and I don't have a job, and because I have a lot of units and stuff, so I don't really have time to have a job.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple roommates, and I basically just go to school and come home and do homework and hang out with my friends, and I go to the gym occasionally.
Nice, nice. So you're
Mhm.
just kind of doing school, and when you have time, you just kind of go to the gym and work out, but you're mostly kind of busy studying and stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you doing today? How are you feeling about yourself?
Good. I woke up and had a piece of toast, and then went to the gym, and then went to school, and then now I'm pretty much done for the day.
Good,
Did all my
good.
classes, and I feel good. I think I feel good after I go to the gym. So
You feel better when you go to the gym?
yeah.
Okay, nice. So what brings you in today to my office?
I'm having a hard time, I guess, eating healthy things, and like don't really know how to snack healthy, and then like I think I kind of like focus my healthy meal on dinner, but I kind of forget like all the other meals of the day that I should probably be eating healthy too.
Okay, so you're mostly focusing on eating a really healthy dinner, but then you kind of forget during the day how to stay healthy and incorporate more healthy foods throughout your day. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
I
saying?
think so.
Okay. Okay. So today we'll just kind of be I'll just be asking you some questions about your daily meals and just some of your habits and things, and kind of delving into some of those issues. And then we'll kind of pick a focus on where you want to incorporate some new ideas to help you out, and then we can kind of go forward from there and plan something for your future to hopefully incorporate more healthy snacks and meal ideas that can help you out. So, how does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Can I ask you a few little questions just about your day to day like meals and stuff like that? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, describe some of your like meal planning strategies. Do you have any meal planning strategies or anything?
Um, I don't really No, I don't really have like a meal planning strategy. Like, even when I go to the grocery store, I hardly make a grocery list, and I just kind of walk through the aisles and just like look at things and just like grab things that maybe sound good or look healthy that I should be eating or something. But I never really like plan out meals, and I kind of eat like the same things most of the time because I don't really know how to like switch it up and make like
Mm-hmm.
different healthy things that will last throughout the day, I guess.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is you kind of go to the grocery store and you see some things that you think are healthy, but you don't really have kind of like a set plan and in place kind of to keep that like consistent
Yeah.
kind of. Okay. So what are some like influences that you have for your food choices? What kind of influences you to eat something that day or to eat a certain way?
I think like if I like don't go to the gym, then I don't really like feel the need to. I feel like less healthy, so then I want to eat something like less healthy because that's just
Mm-hmm.
like how I'm feeling in the moment. And then like if I go to the gym, then I like feel better, and then I like feel like I should eat something healthy because the unhealthy stuff like doesn't sound as good because I went to the gym and I just like feel better, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I hear that. So what kind of foods then do you kind of feel maybe out of control of when you aren't like feeling that healthy that day? Are there certain foods that you eat more that you kind of, I don't know, don't feel control over, I guess?
Um, I think like just like really like heavy, hearty foods. Like I love bean and cheese burritos and like a big bean and cheese burrito, and so like I'll eat one of those like for lunch, and then I'll just like feel gross after. And
Mm-hmm.
like sweets, I really love sweets, so like I bought a tub of cookie dough a couple weeks ago, and it's still in the fridge, and I haven't really eaten out of it, but I like see it every day, so it
Mm-hmm.
kind of like reminds me that, oh, I have cookie dough, like I can make cookies tonight if I want. Or
Right. Okay, so you kind of like those like heavy foods, but then when you eat them, you kind of don't feel that great after you eat them.
yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so that sounds pretty good. So are you taking any like minerals or supplements or anything extra during your day to get your nutrients, or are you just relying on food to get all of your
Yeah, I
nutrients?
just rely on food.
Okay, so you're not taking any extra supplements or
No.
anything. Okay. So what about your current lifestyle do you think is positive right now that you do like about your choices day to day?
Going to the gym I think is really positive, and then like I ride my bike to school, so I think that's better. I guess walking would be fine too, but I feel like maybe I get more exercise out of riding my bike to school than I would walking. Um, like when I eat healthy, like it's a positive thing, but
Mm-hmm.
then I just like feel gross after I eat like a burrito or
Right.
like 5 cookies that I just baked.
Right. Okay, so you feel good when you exercise and you feel like that's a positive thing, and when you eat healthy, but when you don't eat healthy, you kind of don't feel as good after.
Yeah.
So then, what are some life? So you're saying some of your lifestyle choices that are negative is maybe just eating those foods that make you feel bad, or is that kind of a negative lifestyle pattern that you're kind of identifying with?
Um, yeah.
Mostly just that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay. So if you're interested, I can show you some different topics that can help you with some of your health goals and to try to pick out some things that you're interested in working on towards your goals in health. So if you'd like, I have a chart. So there's some different healthy snack choices that is on here that you can either make yourself or that you could buy at school. So, would you prefer like making healthy snacks on your own and bringing them to school, or would you feel more comfortable like just buying them on campus? What is the best?
I think I would rather make them at home and bring them to school because then I'm not spending money on campus and it's kind of expensive.
Okay. So, do you have any like do you have time and like Tupperwares and things like that that you could prepare and then bring to school with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I have both of those, yeah.
Okay, so that sounds good. So you think you could start planning out some snacks and bringing them to school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna ask you some more questions just to assess where you're at. So what matters most to you about incorporating more healthy foods throughout your day? Like why would that? What does that matter to you most?
I think like throughout the day I just start to not feel good. Like I'll get headaches and just like don't feel like I have, I guess, as much energy as I should. I feel just like kind of groggy and like, oh, I just like want to go home and take a nap or something
Mm-hmm.
instead of like be at school and be in the classroom and like pay attention and stuff.
Okay, so you kind of find it hard to focus and you feel a little more sluggish when you're not
Yeah, I
fueling
think
yourself
so.
throughout the day with healthy stuff. Okay. Um, so would it help more to incorporate more snacks? with your energy level, do you think? If you had more healthy foods to eat, would you think your energy level would be better?
Um, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Like sometimes like I'll come home from school and I'll be starving, but like instead of not starving, but I guess just like I need a snack, but instead of like making something healthy, I'll like go and get a burrito and then I'm extra full and then don't really feel good because it wasn't it was just like a bean and cheese burrito, so it
Right.
wasn't like a healthy choice. So then I just am like extra full feeling and even more tired than I was and then I like won't eat a good lunch because I'm super full from the burrito and that just kind of like delays all the other. Then it's like I don't want to eat again because I ate the burrito and then it's
Mm-hmm.
just like messes up all the other meals, I feel like.
Right. So if you just had that healthy snack, then maybe it would make you feel like you were more on track and you would have a difference in your energy level and maybe ability to focus in school and get things done that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then how important is this change to you, about incorporating healthier foods throughout the day
I'd
from
say
0 to 10?
I'd say maybe like a 7 or an 8.
Okay, a 7 or an 8. So why did you pick a 7 or an 8? Why didn't you pick a higher number, for example, like a 10?
Um, I think maybe because I still like, even though the burrito or like cookies don't like make me feel good, I still kind of crave them sometimes. So it's like
Okay.
I don't want to give them up entirely, but I also don't want to feel like out of energy and not focusing in school and like gross and full all the time.
Right. So you still want that food that tastes really good to you,
Yeah.
but okay. So you just don't want to give up that taste and that like comfort, I guess, of that food that's really good
Yeah.
throughout your day. Yeah, I definitely understand. So how do you think your life would be better if you had more healthy snacks and foods?
I think I would just overall feel better and maybe I would do better in school. I don't know. I think I would just maybe feel better and yeah.
You'd feel better and be able to perform better in your classes if you were eating healthier. Maybe.
Yeah. And then maybe I'd spend less money too. Instead
Okay.
of buying like unhealthy snacks from school, I would like bring my own and then I wouldn't spend like extra money.
You're right. So it'd be more cost effective too for you if you made your own stuff and you would feel better as well. Okay, those are important. So why would you maybe not like this change then?
I think maybe just thinking about like not, I don't know. Like I know that it would be a good idea to make the change, but in the back of my mind, I guess is like the not is like thinking that I don't get to eat certain things anymore or something like that.
Okay, so you might feel like kind of scared that you wouldn't be able to eat foods that appeal to you or that taste good to you. Okay, that's pretty valid. um, so what concerns do you have about what you are doing right now, in the future, how that could negatively affect you right now? Do you have any concerns other than making you feel sluggish and things like that? Do you have anything else that concerns you about what you're doing right now?
I know it would be better like for my body to eat healthier and then I guess for my mind also because I would have more energy to do things and then I probably wouldn't gain as much weight as if I just like ate a burrito every day. Yeah.
Okay, so your mind, your body, and then just maintaining your weight is important too. That's yeah, that makes sense. So how is what you're doing not working for you at the moment?
Like eating unhealthy or
Yeah, just how you're eating or just your habits right now at school.
I just don't feel like 100% all the time. It's not like I feel like sick or that I'm like getting a cold, but I just feel like I could feel better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just feel better than you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't even know that you're not feeling as good as you could. Maybe if you had changed some of the things that you're doing. Okay, that makes sense. So you said that you're feeling about a 7 or an 8 to change, and your willingness to try something new. So then, how do you think you'll go about making this change to your everyday life? About incorporating more snacks and healthy things throughout your day.
I think maybe if I like buy more like I guess fruits and just keep them on the counter, then I'll like eat those instead of eating chips or something. And then maybe like since I do most of the time make like healthy options for dinner, I could like make extra and then I guess take that as like a snack to school or something since I have like Tupperwares and then I wouldn't be going without snacks. Because I do notice like when I don't eat ever so often, I do start to get headaches.
Okay. So you're thinking maybe if you put more fruits on the counter, if you because it seems like you do really care about your health and how that does make you feel, and you care about just being healthy. So I can see that you kind of are willing to do certain things to just kind of remind yourself, I guess, to do that because you know that it will make you feel better in the end. Okay, so let's see. Would you be interested in hearing some ideas that have worked for other clients of mine in just incorporating more snacks and healthy alternatives during the day instead of just like one healthy meal, but just kind of spreading it out throughout the day?
Awesome.
Okay, so I have this little chart of some snack ideas. And so what clients have done is just combine different things together that are pretty easy to prepare. You could just put in a Tupperware. So some clients have made just like apple slices. You can either cut it up or just have a whole apple, and then they just put some peanut butter on it, and they got their protein and their fiber and everything, and it just kind of worked really well, and they really like the taste of peanut butter and apples. Other things are just wraps. You can add whatever vegetables you like or protein and cheese like that. Things like that. So basically just combining different food groups together and just sneaking in vegetables and fruits in different foods like that. So would any of these options kind of appeal to you?
Yeah, I think like I have noticed like if I like cut up an apple, I'll like eat the whole thing instead of like or like if I cut up an apple, I'll be more likely to eat it than if it's just like sitting there because I guess it's like easier.
Okay.
And less messy if it's cut up because then you have like apple juice all over your hand if you're like trying to eat a whole apple.
So cutting it up. So maybe kind of like a fruit salad kind of thing or combining different fruits.
Yeah, I would
together.
like that.
Okay. If you do like the fruit idea too, a lot of people have made like smoothies, and you can just combine any of the fruits you like with yogurt or milk and things like that. If you're leaning towards fruit kind of based snacks and stuff too.
Yeah, I really like fruit. I guess I probably like fruit more than vegetables.
Okay.
I just don't really think of vegetables as being like a snack. I just like
Yeah.
associate vegetables with dinner,
Okay.
like as a side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of hard for me to like have vegetables as a snack. So I like buy fruit more than vegetables.
You associate more fruits with snacks and more like vegetables with meals and dinner and stuff. So it seems like you are getting your vegetables at dinner, so then maybe focusing on fruits as snacks would be good for you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So are there any like certain fruits that you like more than others, or textures or things?
I have found that I really don't like mangoes. That's probably like the only thing that I really don't like. Like bananas, strawberries, apples, pineapple.
Okay, it's mostly just mangoes. So it sounds like you do like.
Kind of bitter.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like you like a pretty wide variety of fruits. So you can just try different combinations and things, smoothies or cutting them up if you like. It sounds like that would be easier instead of like biting into it. Just having fruit salads and stuff like that. Okay. So do you have any other ideas about bringing snacks or anything like that, or anything that could benefit you?
I think if I just tried to bring snacks to school, I think that would probably help me, because I wouldn't be so hungry like when I get home, and then I would be less tempted to go eat something unhealthy. So I think I could try that. Yeah.
Just bringing snacks to school. Okay. A lot of clients too have brought like a lunchbox or something, because sometimes there's not enough room. I don't know if that's a problem for you. So then they have extra space. You know, if you want to cut it up and put it in a Tupperware, that might take up extra space in your backpack. So a lot of people have brought like an extra little bag or something. So what do you make of that? Do you think that could be something you could do?
Yeah, I've thought about that.
Okay, is that kind of?
I'm not opposed to it, I guess.
Yeah. Would that be an issue, like just the space of bringing an extra, food instead of buying it, like in your backpack? Is that an issue?
Like on some days my backpack is more full than other days. Like some days I have to bring my laptop to school, and so it's like heavier, and then like not as much room as other days when I just bring like one notebook. So those would be the days where I would have to bring like an extra bag, but if I did like bring a lunchbox, I guess I could also throw in like something that would keep it cold, so that would like separate it being separate like my whole backpack being cold versus just my lunch or snack or whatever.
Right. So just separate the food from like your homework stuff and your laptop, so it's not like interfering with each other in your backpack. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. If you're interested, we can set up a little experiment for you just for fun. There's no pass or fail. It's just to kind of see what you like or what you don't like about this change, and you can always change it. It's just for fun, like I said. So would you be interested in setting up a little experiment to just see if this change is worth keeping?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some important factors you would want to consider for the experiment, for making the change?
You mean like what to bring, or?
Yeah, things like that. Any like barriers that are in your way, or things that you might want to consider when packing snacks or anything like that, like transportation or.
I guess just like what to choose.
Okay.
Like when I'm shopping and stuff, like sometimes I see my friends will bring like a little thing of like hummus or like tuna, and then they eat it with like pita bread or something, and like I just would never think to do that.
Okay.
And then like fruit is like pretty easy, but I guess I think I just forget in the morning that like I can bring a snack to school. It's like I always think like, oh, go home and eat a snack instead of bringing it to school.
In the mornings.
Yeah.
Okay, so you might just need like that extra reminder in the morning that you can do that instead
Yeah.
of like an after school thing, but you can bring it before school.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay,
Mhm.
so if you would like, we could just set up a little experiment for you. I don't know if you have any like alarms in your phone or any kind of calendars on your phone or any like note things.
Yeah, I have like alarms.
Okay, so if you would like, we could set up just little reminders in your phone in the morning to just pack snacks. Would you prefer packing them like in the morning or at night before that day?
I think in the morning, because I think if I did it at night, I might forget them in the fridge.
Okay, so in the morning would like remind you better to bring them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could, if you would like, just set a little alarm and then just chop up whatever fruit or smoothie you would like, and then just set it in your separate lunch bag and then bring it to school. And how many times a week do you think you could try to do that?
I think I could start off with maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay, 2
Maybe
or 3?
3. Yeah.
3 times a week? Okay. Um, so yeah, you can start doing that if you would like, and then just see how it goes, and whatever barriers might come in your way, you can always come back and we can discuss them and change things if you need changing to just yeah, get the results that you really want and everything out of that. So
Okay.
yeah, so again, we'll just see how that works, and you can always come back. So how confident are you right now? I guess at the end of this appointment, as we're wrapping up in your experiment and like your goals and everything. How are you feeling about everything?
I think I can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel pretty confident that I can bring snacks to school instead of buying snacks at school.
Okay, you're feeling pretty confident?
Yeah, I think I just have to set my alarm like 10 minutes earlier and then just remember to. I guess I could like write in my alarm, like make snacks.
Okay. You think that
Yeah.
would be pretty effective, and it would remind you, and you could just do it in the morning,
Yeah.
and it would help you have just more energy throughout your day and be able to perform better in school, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully once you see those results, you'll really feel like continuing to pursue it and everything. Could you see any possible barriers that could get in your way for this?
Not. I mean, maybe like not having the food at home. Like if I didn't get the chance to go grocery shopping or something, and then I just like don't have the snacks at home,
Okay.
then I would have to buy something at school or.
Okay. So if you didn't have any things on hand, what do you think would be like a backup for that morning? Would you just kind of forego it that day, or do you think you would just kind of remind yourself to maybe buy something on campus when you get there, or?
I probably. I'd probably just wait till I got home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Do you have any other questions or anything you'd like to talk about before we wrap things up?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Thank you so much for coming in today, and it was really nice talking to you.
Thank you for the help.
Yeah, you're welcome.